Ever pondered over the peculiar happenings that defy logic and reason? Welcome to the intriguing world of glitches. Now, what if we told you that these seemingly random, unexplainable events might not be mere coincidences, but rather glitches in the matrix of our reality? The term glitch in the matrix is derived from the popular science fiction film The Matrix, where humans live in a simulated reality created by sentient machines. In our context, it refers to an occurrence so strange and out of place that it seems to defy the laws of nature and reality. It's as if for a fleeting moment, the fabric of our reality is torn, revealing a glitch in the otherwise seamless continuum of our world. From inexplicable time slips to peculiar synchronicities, these glitches range from the seemingly mundane to the utterly bizarre. But no matter how different they are, they all share one common trait. They challenge our understanding of reality, prompting us to question what we know and believe. In this video, we're going to dive deep into these glitches, exploring the fascinating accounts of Reddit users who've experienced these oddities firsthand. From the anomaly in the alley to the phantom phone call, we'll delve into stories that will make you question the very nature of reality itself. We'll also take a look at the various theories that attempt to explain these glitches, from the scientific to the supernatural. Whether these are mere quirks of the human brain, evidence of parallel universes, or signs of a simulated reality, we'll leave no stone unturned in our quest to understand these enigmatic events. So are you ready to challenge your perception of reality? To question the very fabric of the world as you know it? If so, then buckle up for a journey into the unknown, as we explore the fascinating world of glitches. Embark on an exciting journey with us as we delve into the enigmatic accounts of Reddit users. Imagine walking down an alley and encountering a scene that defies the laws of time and space. Let's delve into the digital archives of Reddit's r/glitch in Thematrix, where one Redditor recounts an uncanny experience. He begins his post with, "I was walking through a familiar alley one afternoon, the same one I've walked through for years. Suddenly, I noticed something peculiar. I blinked and rubbed my eyes, but the scene before me remained unchanged." The Redditor describes an old-fashioned milk cart, complete with a milkman in vintage attire, making deliveries to the buildings lining the alley. It's an unexpected sight, seeming as though it's been plucked straight out of the 40s or 50s. Yet, the Redditor insists it was there, as real as the cobblestones beneath his feet. In the comments section, other Reddit users chime in. One user, going by the handle Time Traveler, writes, "Could it be a temporal glitch? Maybe you stumbled upon a fold in time-space continuum." Another user, Skeptic, dismisses the story, stating, "It's probably just a historical reenactment or a movie shoot." But the original poster holds his ground. He responds, "No cameras, no crew, just the milkman and his cart." The discussion spirals into a lively debate over the plausibility of time glitches, alternate realities, and the impact of the observer's mind on perceived reality. Many users share their own experiences of similar anomalies, creating a virtual community of people who've encountered the inexplicable. Some offer theories ranging from parallel universes to the simulation hypothesis, while others simply express their fascination and curiosity. As the conversation winds down, the Redditor concludes his post with, "Whether it was a glitch in the Matrix or my mind playing tricks, I'll never forget that day in the alley. It was a glimpse into a world that shouldn't exist. But for a few moments it did. A simple walk turned into an inexplicable event." What's your take on this? Picture this, your favorite drink disappearing right before your eyes. Impossible, right? Well, buckle up, because we're diving into a tale that's going to make you question everything you thought you knew about the mundane world of beverages. Let's take a stroll through the digital corridors of Reddit, where a user we'll call Thirsty Thriller shared a perplexing experience. Thirsty Thriller was enjoying a chilled can of their favorite soda, when in the blink of an eye the can was empty. And no, they hadn't just downed the drink and forgotten about it. The can was full one moment, and the next it was as dry as a desert. The story caught the attention of many other Redditors. Some suggested that Thirsty Thriller might have experienced a microsleep, a brief episode of sleep that can last up to 30 seconds, during which they could have consumed the drink. But Thirsty Thriller was adamant. They hadn't been tired, and the drink had vanished in the span of a mere blink. Another user, Quantum Quencher, proposed a more outlandish theory. Quantum Quencher suggested that Thirsty Thriller might have experienced a glitch in the Matrix, a brief hiccup in reality where the usual laws of physics don't apply. The soda, Quantum Quencher posited, might have slipped into another dimension, leaving Thirsty Thriller high, dry, and perplexed. Of course, there were skeptics. Rational Refresher pointed out that the most likely explanation was a simple one. Perhaps Thirsty Thriller had just been so engrossed in their Reddit browsing that they'd drunk their soda without realizing it. It's a mundane explanation, sure, but sometimes reality is mundane. The tale of the vanishing beverage sparked a lively debate, with theories ranging from the scientific to the supernatural. But despite the many suggestions, no one could provide a definitive explanation. The mystery of Thirsty Thriller's disappearing drink remains unsolved, a tantalizing puzzle for those who dare to question the fabric of reality. A vanishing act that would put any magician to shame. What could possibly be the explanation? A phone call can be mundane, but not when it's from a number that doesn't exist. In the vast and varied world of Reddit, we find a curious tale from user CallMeIshmael, who one day received a call that continues to baffle him. The story goes as follows. It was a regular Wednesday afternoon and my phone rang. Nothing out of the ordinary, right? Well, the number on the screen was a sequence of zeros, just zeros. Curiosity piqued, I answered the call. What I heard next was a cacophony of static and distant voices like a radio not quite tuned to the station. As he attempted to decipher the garbled voices, CallMeIshmael claimed that he heard his own name whispered amongst the static. Startled, he hung up and tried to call back, but was greeted by an automated message stating, "The number you have dialed does not exist." The story sparked a flurry of comments from the Reddit community. User Matrix Maven chimed in with, "Sounds like a classic case of cross-connection, but the zero number is definitely weird." Another user, Ghost in the Machine, suggested a more ominous explanation. What if it's not a glitch, but a warning from another dimension? The thread was awash with theories, from the mundane to the metaphysical. Some suggested it was a prank, others a ghostly encounter, while a few even speculated about secret government surveillance. Despite the myriad of theories, no consensus was reached. The phantom phone call remains an enigma. CallMeIshmael's final comment on the thread was, "I still get chills thinking about it. It's as if a part of me is still on that call, lost in the static." Yet the tale of the phantom phone call serves as a stark reminder of the inexplicable mysteries that sometimes interrupt our daily lives, leaving us with more questions than answers, and a lingering sense of unease that's hard to shake off. A chilling call that remains a mystery? Could it be a glitch or something more sinister? Living with a roommate can be an adventure, more so when the roommate seems invisible. Imagine coming home to find a pot of freshly brewed coffee and no one else around. This is the story of a Redditor who experienced just that. In a post titled, "The Unseen Roommate," the user recounts an eerie series of events. Every day, our protagonist would return home to find signs of a presence, yet never catching a glimpse of their elusive roommate. The aroma of coffee wafting through the air, a half-eaten sandwich on the kitchen counter, even the sound of a shower running, yet no one in sight. The comments section was a whirlwind of theories. Some users suggested the possibility of a squatter, someone living in the house without the owner's knowledge. Others, fueled by a love for the paranormal, proposed the idea of a ghostly roommate. One user, a self-proclaimed skeptic, offered a scientific explanation. According to them, the Redditor could be experiencing a sort of time slip, a phenomenon where the past and the present overlap, causing them to perceive the activities of a previous tenant. A few commenters had their own similar experiences to share. One user wrote about finding a warm cup of tea waiting for them every morning, despite living alone. Another spoke of hearing laughter and conversation from an empty room. The original poster returned to the thread, thanking everyone for their theories and sharing that they had started leaving notes for their unseen roommate. The notes went unanswered, but the strange occurrences continued. This tale, like many others from the subreddit Glitch in the Matrix, leaves us pondering the inexplicable. Is our reality as solid as we perceive, or is it riddled with unseen glitches? Is there a logical explanation for these occurrences, or are they truly supernatural? An unseen presence in the house, a glitch or a ghost? We leave it to you to decide. Scene script. Cats are known for their agility, but what if a cat could time travel? Imagine this. A Redditor named Time Cattails shares an unusual account of his pet cat, Whiskers. According to him, Whiskers had a knack for appearing and disappearing at will, often leaving the house through a closed door and reappearing minutes later with no plausible explanation. One day, Time Cattails noticed something even more peculiar. He saw Whiskers snoozing on his favorite chair, but within a blink, the cat was gone, only to be found moments later lounging on the windowsill in another room. Now you might say, well, cats are quick. But here's the twist. Both rooms were on different floors, and all the doors were shut. Time Cattails was perplexed, to say the least. As he shared his story on Reddit, other users chimed in with their thoughts and theories. User Quantum Kitty suggested that Whiskers might be exploiting some sort of quantum tunneling, a phenomenon where particles pass through barriers that should be insurmountable. Another user, Schrodinger's Human, humorously pointed out that maybe we're all living in a giant cat's dream, and Whiskers is simply waking up. Meanwhile, Theoretical Pause proposed a more scientific explanation, suggesting the occurrence of micro-wormholes, which Whiskers might be using for his mysterious journeys. But of course, the most popular theory was that Whiskers was, in fact, a time-traveling cat, able to bend the laws of space and time at will. The thread gained traction, with other Redditors sharing similar bizarre experiences with their pets. Some found comfort knowing they weren't alone, while others were left scratching their heads in confusion and awe. So was Whiskers simply an unusually agile cat, or was this a genuine glitch in the Matrix? Could our feline friends possess abilities that far surpass our understanding of the natural world? A feline with extraordinary abilities or a glitch in the Matrix? Share your thoughts. Road trips are fun, but not when the journey seems to never end. Today, we delve into a peculiar account, a story that takes us on an endless journey. Our tale begins with Redditor Time Lost Traveler, who decided to embark on a road trip across the country. As the landscapes morphed from bustling cities to serene countryside, Time Lost Traveler began to notice something peculiar. The scenery seemed to be on a loop, repeating itself like a stuck record. The same old gas station, the same peculiar tree, the same sun-bleached billboard again and again. Now imagine driving down a road that never changes, a journey that seems to have no destination. Time Lost Traveler was trapped in a road trip that was looping in on itself, an endless cycle of déjà vu. The more they drove, the more familiar the road became. Hours turned into days, but the scenery never changed. In the comments section, other Redditors shared their perspectives. User Quantum Quandary suggested that Time Lost Traveler might have experienced a temporal loop, a glitch in the Matrix where time and space fold onto themselves. Another user, Eternal Echo, proposed that perhaps it was a form of highway hypnosis, where the repetitive nature of the road can cause a driver to enter a trance-like state. But Time Lost Traveler dismissed these theories. They were awake, alert, and painfully aware of their strange predicament. They were trapped in an endless road trip, a journey that defied the laws of time and space. Redditor Reality Ripple proposed a different theory, suggesting that the road trip was a metaphor for life, an endless journey that often feels like we're going in circles. But Time Lost Traveler wasn't looking for metaphors, they were looking for answers. As the comments kept pouring in, the mystery deepened, and the road trip continued. It was a journey that transcended the realms of reality, an experience that left everyone puzzled. A road trip that transcended time and space. Intriguing, isn't it? Have you ever visited a place that seemed to vanish off the map? Let's delve into a curious tale from the depths of Reddit's Glitch in the Matrix, where a user shared a peculiar experience about a town that seemingly disappeared. The Redditor, we'll call him Jack, recounts a family road trip from his childhood. They'd frequently stop in a small, quaint town. Jack vividly remembers the town's general store, the friendly shopkeeper, and a peculiar statue in the town square. It was a charming place, a staple in their family travels. Years later, Jack decided to revisit this cherished memory. He drove the same route, anticipating the familiar sights, but found nothing. No town, no store, no statue, just an unbroken stretch of highway. Confused, he checked maps, satellite views, even local records, but found no trace of the town. It was as if it never existed. Intrigued, other Redditors chimed in. Some suggested possible explanations like misremembered childhood memories, or perhaps the town had been abandoned and erased from the map. But none of these theories sat right with Jack. He had clear memories of the place, and his parents remembered it too. They were just as baffled by its disappearance. One user, a self-proclaimed history buff, suggested an eerie hypothesis. They cited cases of lost towns, places abandoned and eventually forgotten due to various reasons: economic decline, natural disasters, even government projects. Could it be that Jack's beloved town had suffered a similar fate? But even this theory had holes. Lost towns usually leave behind some trace, remnants of buildings, old roads, even entries in historical records. Yet Jack's town had vanished without a trace. A complete enigma, a glitch in the Matrix, a town that disappeared without a trace. Can you fathom such an enigma? Enjoying the mysteries we're unraveling? Be a part of our journey. The world is full of unexplained phenomena, and together we can delve into the intriguing and sometimes eerie realm of glitches in the Matrix. We share these stories not just for entertainment, but also to spark curiosity, to probe the unknown, and to question the reality we perceive. But to keep this journey going, we need your support. And how can you support us, you ask? It's simple. Just hit that subscribe button. Our goal is to reach a milestone of 1,000 subscribers. This might seem like a small number in the grand scheme of things, but for us, every single subscriber counts. Each one of you is a vital part of this community, playing a role in the exploration and understanding of these enigmatic glitches. Subscribing to our channel doesn't just help us reach our goal, it also ensures you don't miss out on any of our content. With every click of that subscribe button, you're signing up for a front row seat to the most baffling mysteries of the universe. And it's not just about subscribing, your engagement matters too. Leave your thoughts in the comments, share these stories with your friends and spread the word. The more people we have on board, the richer our journey becomes. Remember, subscribing is completely free. It's a small but significant way of showing your support and helping us continue our work. We're passionate about what we do and we want to keep bringing you these captivating stories, but we can't do it without you. So if you've been enjoying our content, if these stories have piqued your interest or given you something to ponder, then we invite you to be a part of our community. With your support, we can continue to explore the unexplainable. Subscribe and join us in our quest to decipher the glitches in the Matrix. Ever seen yourself in a place you've never been? Sounds incredible, right? Yet, this is the eerie experience of one of our fellow Redditors who goes by the handle Mirror Image. During a visit to a city they'd never been to before, they encountered their doppelganger. Yes, you heard that right. An exact replica of themselves, down to the minutest detail. Mirror Image was understandably shocked, their heart pounding as they watched this other them from afar. This doppelganger wasn't just similar in appearance, they moved the same way, had the same quirks, and even dressed in a strikingly similar fashion. It was as if Mirror Image was observing themselves in a live, real-time mirror, but in an unfamiliar setting. This uncanny encounter sparked a heated discussion in the Reddit community. The theories proposed ranged from the scientific to the supernatural. Some suggested it was a case of coincidence, while others leaned towards a more cosmic explanation. A glitch in the Matrix, perhaps. A few even suggested the possibility of time travel or a peek into a parallel universe. Could it be that our actions are being mirrored in an alternate reality? And occasionally these realities overlap, resulting in such bizarre encounters. A mirror image in a foreign land, a glitch or a glimpse into a parallel universe. The truth is, we don't know, but that's the beauty of these stories, isn't it? They make us question, they make us wonder, they make us look at the world with a fresh perspective, even if just for a moment. And as we delve deeper into these mysteries, who knows what we might uncover next? Imagine this. You're waiting at a train station. The air is thick with anticipation as people bustle about, each engrossed in their own little worlds. Now, picture a train pulling up. A train that's not on the schedule. Sounds like a scene from a movie, right? But that's exactly what happened to a Redditor named Ghost Train Rider. One day, Ghost Train Rider boarded a train that wasn't listed on any schedule. The train, its passengers, and even the conductor seemed to be from a different era. The seats were upholstered with a fabric that was popular decades ago, and the passengers were dressed in attire reminiscent of a time long past. The conductor's uniform was outdated, and his pocket watch, a relic from the past. Ghost Train Rider was baffled, their heart pounding as they took in the sights and sounds of this anomaly. It was as if they had stepped into a time capsule, a slice of the past that had somehow made its way into the present. But how? This bizarre encounter sparked a wave of theories in the Reddit community. Some suggested it was a time slip, an unexplained phenomena where a person or group of people travel through time via unknown means. Others proposed the idea of a ghost train, a spectral locomotive that occasionally appears to the living. But was it a glitch in the matrix, a ripple in the fabric of time, or perhaps a spectral locomotive making its rounds from the other side? We may never know. But one thing is for sure, it turned an ordinary train ride into an unforgettable journey. A train ride into the past, a glitch or a ghostly encounter. The truth remains as elusive as the phantom train itself. But isn't that what makes these tales so fascinating? From a phantom train, we now move to a place of knowledge and tranquility, a library. But this is no ordinary library. Books have always been known to transport us to different worlds. But what if a library could transport you to different times? That's exactly what happened to a Redditor who goes by the name Bookworm. While browsing through the rows of books in their local library, Bookworm experienced something that defies logic and reason. The library seemed to be caught in a time loop, with events repeating themselves over and over again. The same people, the same actions, the same conversations, all on an endless repeat. It was as if time had stopped and started again, stuck in a perpetual loop. This strange phenomenon left Bookworm both bewildered and intrigued. They turned to the Reddit community, sharing their experience in the hopes of finding answers. Theories flooded in, ranging from time warps to hallucinations. Some suggested it was a glitch in the Matrix, a hiccup in reality that caused time to loop. Others proposed it was a doorway to different times, a portal hidden within the library's walls. A few even suggested it was all in Bookworm's mind, a trick played by the brain. But what if it was something more? A library that transcends time, a glitch or a doorway to different times? The reality remains as mysterious as the time-looping library itself. But it's the mystery that keeps us hooked, eager to explore the unknown and unravel the enigma. Because sometimes the journey is just as fascinating as the destination. From the looping time of a library, we now journey to a place that exists yet doesn't. A village. A user who goes by the name Village Vanisher on Reddit shares a bewildering experience. During a hike, Village Vanisher stumbled upon a quaint village that wasn't on any map. It was as if the village had sprung from nowhere, nestled in a valley that was previously uninhabited. The village and its inhabitants seemed to be stuck in a time long past, with no signs of modern technology or lifestyle. It was as if Village Vanisher had stepped into a different era. But here's where it gets even stranger. When Village Vanisher tried to revisit the village, it was gone, as if it had never existed. The valley was empty, with no signs of the village or its inhabitants. This baffling phenomenon led Village Vanisher to share the experience on Reddit, hoping to find an explanation. The community responded with numerous theories. Some suggested it was a time slip, a phenomenon where a person or place is transported to a different time period. Others proposed it was a ghost village, an apparition of a village that once existed. A few even suggested it was a glitch in the Matrix, a hiccup in reality that caused the village to appear and disappear. A village lost in time, appearing and disappearing at will. A glitch, a ghostly apparition, or something more. The truth remains elusive, buried in the sands of time. But isn't that what makes these glitches so intriguing? The mystery, the unanswered questions, the thrill of the unknown. Because sometimes the journey to find answers is more fascinating than the answers themselves. We've traversed through vanishing villages, and now we'll step into a diner that serves more than just food. Diner Devotee, a Reddit user, shares a story that's hard to digest. This user was a regular at a local diner, a cozy place that served the best pancakes in town. But one day the diner simply disappeared. The building, the sign, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee, all gone without a trace. Diner Devotee was left baffled. The diner, which had been a part of their routine for years, had vanished overnight. Now, you might think, maybe the diner closed down, but here's the twist. No one else remembered the diner. It was as if the diner existed only in Diner Devotee's memory. The Reddit community was quick to chime in with theories. Some proposed that Diner Devotee had experienced a parallel universe where the diner existed. Others suggested it was a lapse in memory, a figment of imagination brought to life by Diner Devotee's love for pancakes. But the most popular theory was that it was another glitch in the Matrix, a wrinkle in reality that made the diner appear and disappear. A diner that vanished into thin air, leaving behind only a memory and a craving for pancakes. Was it a glitch or a figment of imagination? As we delve deeper into these glitches, we're left with more questions than answers. But isn't that the beauty of it all? The mystery, the intrigue, the endless possibilities. Because in a world full of glitches, nothing is as it seems. In this journey of glitches, we've encountered a disappearing diner and a phantom phone call. This time we're turning the pages of a different kind of anomaly, a textbook that holds more than just knowledge. Textbook Traveler, a Reddit user, stumbled upon a textbook that seemed to have traveled through time. This user, while studying for an exam, noticed something odd about their textbook. The publication date was a year that hadn't arrived yet. The textbook, supposedly printed in 2025, was sitting right there in 2022. Textbook Traveler shared this anomaly on Reddit, sparking a flurry of theories. Some Reddit users suggested it was a simple printing error, while others had a more far-fetched explanation: time travel. They proposed that the textbook had somehow traveled back in time, bringing knowledge from the future. The textbook became a hot topic of debate, with many trying to validate its authenticity. A textbook from the future, or a simple printing mistake? The theories are as intriguing as the glitch itself. As we dive deeper into these Matrix glitches, we're left pondering, could this be a peek into the future, or is it another glitch playing tricks on us? A textbook that seemingly traveled through time, leaving us with a question: are we just readers, or are we time travelers ourselves? From textbooks traveling through time, we now delve into the digital realm. Imagine you're playing your favorite video game, fully immersed in the virtual world. Suddenly, a character in the game starts moving on its own, making decisions independently, defying the game's programming. This is exactly what happened to GamerGhost, a devoted gamer sharing their strange experience on Reddit. GamerGhost was playing an RPG when one of the non-playable characters started acting peculiarly. The character, which was supposed to follow a set script, began showing signs of independent thought. It interacted with the environment, reacted to GamerGhost's actions, and even developed a storyline that wasn't part of the original game. This glitch, or anomaly, sent shockwaves through the Reddit community. Theories started pouring in, ranging from advancements in AI, an unknown update, to a more eerie explanation: a ghostly possession. Some users suggested that the character might have been influenced by an advanced AI that was learning and evolving. Others proposed a more supernatural theory, that the character was possessed by a ghost, playing the game from the other side. An independent video game character, defying its programming and playing on its own terms. Is this another glitch in our Matrix? Or are we witnessing a ghostly gamer playing from the other side? The virtual world, it seems, holds anomalies just as intriguing as the real one.